Yo, yo. Yo. What is good? What's happening? What's happening? What's happening, everyone? Welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's get the TikTok running. How's everyone doing? How's everyone doing? Yeah, this camera. This camera needs to come down a little bit, yeah? Live chat. We need to always remember to go live chat. Live chat, live chat. On YouTube. What's happening, everyone? What's happening? What's this? What's up? Wayne from Spain? Wayne from Spain, what's up, bro? All good in the southern front. Let's go, man. Wayne, Spain. Wayne, Spain. So, why can I not go down? All the way down, really? But it needs to come down like this a little. Papa, what's up, Papa? That's it? You like that? That's the cat. That's the angle. What do I call the TikTok screen? What do I call it? Free MY prep live. All right. All right, the TikTok's good. TikTok's up and running. TikTok is up and running. All right. We're going to get to some pre-MY analysis in a second. I'm going to put that right there. We're going to do some pre-MY analysis. How's everyone doing, man? How's everyone doing? How was everyone's London kind of pre-London, London, mid-London session? How's everyone feeling about today? How's everyone feeling about this week so far? This week's been interesting so far. We'll get to that in a second. Never here but liking what I've seen from all info provided. Not joining. Oh, no worries, man. You don't have to join anything, Papa. You know, the streams are here for free. The streams are here for fun, for some learning for everybody, for us all to hang out. And yeah, you don't have to join anything, man. All right. TikTok has just started. Let's wait until the TikTok gets in here. TikTok usually sits at around about 50, 60 people at the moment. So we'll wait for the TikTok to build up, and then we'll get into some analysis, because what happens is we start doing analysis too early, and then everyone comes in and everyone's like, oh, what's your thoughts today? What's your analysis? And I'm like, man, I just spent like half an hour doing my analysis. Now, you know, so we'll wait for people to get in here first. I really want to learn trading, new boy. Well, keep joining the streams, bro. Keep showing up to the streams, and eventually you're gonna learn something. But if you want to learn trading, bro, just it's a long process. It's a very long road to walk down. But if you're in it for the right reasons, if you're in it for genuinely the skill and the love of trading, you're genuinely interested in it, and you're not just looking at it from a money point of view, where you're just thinking, man, I've went on YouTube, I can see all of these people on YouTube, you know, posting videos with their Lamborghinis and Ferraris and jewelry and, you know, blah 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 blah, and I want to be that person, right? That's not really the reality of trading. It can be for some people, but for most people, it's not, right? And I know a lot of people don't want to hear that, but if you're in it for the right reasons, you genuinely want to learn a skill that could potentially change your life forever, and you're genuinely interested in trading and you know, like I said, learning something new and learning a skill, then, you know, you're gonna be in this for the right reasons, and you're gonna be in it for a long time. You're gonna be here for the long run, like me. I've been doing this for 8 years now, right? Over 8 years. So man, so as long as you're in it for the right reasons, it's all good. I appreciate the follow on TikTok right there, Tame. Why is TikTok doing this all of a sudden? Also, guys, on Friday we gave away a week pass for the V5 indicator, right? All you have to do, you can see it. What's up, D? Either sub up on YouTube, become a member on YouTube, or the diamonds, a couple dollars for diamonds on TikTok, and you'll be added to the wheel. Right, it's just a little fun thing we're going to be doing in the streams now, just like I said, for a bit of fun. It's a couple dollars. It doesn't really benefit me in any way, but I'm giving away, you know, things for free, basically, a couple dollars, but something that, you know, it's just engaging. People can just engage in the stream a little bit more. That's what I need to do with the streams, I think. I need to engage a little bit. So all right, can you briefly explain how you take profit on the graph? What do you mean, Riley? On the graph, on the chart right here? You have to have a setup first. You have to, yeah, you have to enter a trade. New TikTok. I didn't see you live. Oh, no, I'm live on TikTok. Clip. Oh man, yeah, I'm live on TikTok, bro. We got 23 people in here. We just started the stream up 5 minutes ago, bro. Now, don't say sorry, Riley, but basically, you don't. It depends what platform you use to trade, right? If you can trade straight from TradingView. You can connect your broker straight to TradingView and trade through that. But for the most part, a lot of traders use MT4, MT5, C Trader, DX Trade. All these, there's a lot of different trading platforms, online trading platforms that people use. So yeah, basically what you would do if you saw, for example, if you saw a setup that you liked and you wanted to enter the trade, you would have your entry, for example, here. This is where the green area, where the green line starts, right? This is where you would enter your trade. With your stop loss would be underneath here. And if you was if you was going long, your take profit would be, you know, for the most part, you want like a 1-to-1 or 1-to-2 or more. And you will take profit of here. That, I mean, I'd have to have a live trade to really show you. It's hard to really show where I would take profit if I'm not in a trade, but I don't know if that makes sense. Yeah. I got confused because I see people saying they take profit when it's lower than when they bought. Yeah, that's if in Forex you can trade either side of the market. So you can buy and anticipate that a certain currency gains strength, right? So you would buy it at a certain price, the currency would gain strength, and then you would take profit further on up the line. Or you can sell the opposite side. If you anticipate that a currency is going to decrease in value or lose strength, you would sell that currency and then take profit when price drops, right? You will take your profit when price then drops and gets lower. So there's two sides of the market that you can play with Forex. Whereas I think with stock investing or trading, you can only buy a certain stock or whatever it may be. I don't think you can sell like against the stock or share in that market, but in Forex you can. But anyway, let's get into some pre-market prep. Let's get into some pre-market analysis right here. Let's just get rid of everything on the chart right here. And let's start at the weekly. Right, this is the weekly time frame that you guys can see right here on the chart. And same as first thing I want to show you actually is the trade that we took. I was meant to stream yesterday. Usually I stream on Tuesdays, but my daughter was sick, so I didn't end up streaming yesterday. But this was my trade yesterday right here on gold. Where is it here? This is my trade yesterday on gold. Taken from the V5, the indicator, right? And some members also took the sales as well. But it was the 30-minute V5 sales over here that you can see yesterday during the first trading window, which dropped beautifully here for like 120 pips in total. We would have got a nice 1-to-2 out of that. 1-to-2 right there, 1-to-2 risk to reward ratio, or a overall it would have been like a 1-to-7, almost a 1-to-8. But that was yesterday's trade. So this week has started off decent, right? Straight away on Monday there with a nice entry on gold. And today, you know, let's do some analysis. Balababs, appreciate the follow on TikTok. Let's go. So far, as we know from the stream on Monday, right? And the you guys in the academy would have had the weekly outlook, what we was anticipating this week, continuation sales at some point. But first of all, as we can see, price needs to create a top wick from the weekly perspective, which is what we are doing right now. We do have inflation tomorrow. Gold's definitely bullish. Yeah, obviously right now looking at it, it's bullish, right? But overall, from the weekly perspective, the structure, the candles, they're bearish. The structure is bearish. On The daily is just heavily consolidating right now, but the weekly, as of right now, what the market has created here is highs, low highs, lower highs, lows, lower lows, right? And the candles are closing bearish. So that's what I've been looking at. That's what I was, and obviously gold has continued bearish so far this week. There was those Xauusd that we caught yesterday. We caught those beautiful Xauusd during the first trading window right here from the indicator. But what we can see as of right now is the weekly time frame is bearish, right? Until we see break of the highs over here. This is just my opinion. This is my outlook. Some people may not agree with this. That's fine, right? That's why this world is such a beautiful place, because everybody has their own opinions. Everyone has their own way of looking at things, and this is mine. 88, appreciate the follow. What's up, Laser? Riley Nav, appreciate the follow. Let's go, guys. Let's go. So weekly perspective, in my opinion, still bearish at the moment until we see until we see like a breakout of these highs, a weekly bullish closure. Yeah. Also got this level in the market right here that we can look at. But looking at the daily is just in a heavy consolidation right now. But if we're looking strictly at yesterday's daily candle, of course, we have a bullish daily closure. And this is also what we looked at in the academy this week, was how these weekly candles form here on the lower the daily time frame, right? So as you can see on my chart right now, I'm here for Cody's Clinic. As you can see on the chart right now, if you guys want to go to the YouTube channel, you'll be able to see this in a much better light. It's a bit hard to see all of this information on TikTok, but we are live on YouTube as well. Forex with Cody on YouTube. But if we look at these daily candles and how they form here on the daily time frame from the weekly perspective, we can see certain patterns that quite often play out within a weekly candle from the daily perspective. And quite often, if a previous weekly candle is bearish, what you can anticipate to see on Monday and Tuesday is what I like to call a 1, 2, 3 pattern, right? Which is basically within the current structure and trend. You will see, for example, if there's a good example right here, right? So if a weekly candle has closed bearish, which this one did, what you can anticipate to see on Monday is a bullish pullback to create that weekly top wick. And then Tuesday, Wednesday, you can anticipate to see that sell-off, right? So that's what I'm talking about, the 1, 2, 3, right? And then that would align with that previous weekly bearish candle. Pullback, Tuesday bearish closure, and then the Wednesday, potentially Thursday, Friday sell off. But usually it's the Monday pullback, Tuesday closure, and then bearish continuation or continuation overall with that current trend. Which time frame we're looking at right now? This is the daily time frame, but I'm looking at weekly candles here, right? Again, this is a where can we see an example? Again, right here, right? Another beautiful example. Here is a bullish weekly candle, right? You can see this green box. This represents the weekly candle, right? Closing bullish. The highs, the lows, okay? So on the daily time frame, you can see that the next week, what happens is on Monday, you get the 1, 2, 3 pattern, right? The Monday bearish pullback because the previous weekly candle closed bullish. The Monday bearish pullback, the Tuesday bullish closure, and then the Wednesday, Thursday bullish continuation to align with the previous weekly bullish candle, right? And there's all kinds of different patterns. This is my favorite, the 1, 2, 3 pattern. It's very simple, but there is all different types of patterns. What's up, K-Car? But we won't get into that just now until we see any other patterns. But for the most part, potentially what we can anticipate now is we've had a previous weekly bearish candle. We've had a Monday bullish pullback candle now. So this could be your 1, potentially 2 today if this daily candle closes bearish. And then we could see Wednesday sell off aligning with this previous weekly bearish candle. But, and this is a big but, right? On Wednesday, we have inflation. And when you have inflation, anything can happen. Like I've said many times before, price action goes out the window. It all just depends on the data, of course. It depends on that news event and how those numbers come out. But that's what I'm anticipating this week, is that we've had the Monday pullback to create that weekly top wick, and then we can anticipate you know, Tuesday. What we want to see now is Tuesday daily candle closing bearish, so we can anticipate then Wednesday gold can continue to sell off in aligning with the previous weekly candle, aligning with the bearish weekly structure, lower highs and lower lows. Or we could see Tuesday also close bullish, and then you could see Wednesday close bearish, and then Thursday, Friday sell off. There's different patterns, but for the most part, this is what I'm currently looking at. Took my first big loss in 2 weeks today, looking onto the next. Nice, KK. I mean, exactly, you know, don't get too caught up in it. If you made a mistake, write down that mistake, learn from that mistake, make sure you don't make that mistake again. If you didn't make a mistake and you're just following your plan, that's fine. These things happen. Like you said, move on to the next, and just stay consistent, man. But yeah, I had those 2 losses on last Friday, in the signals channel. So I had the GBP NZD and Euro NZD, both losses. So, you know, these things happen. You have losses in trading. That's in my case though, I did make a mistake, or I kind of broke my trading plan, where I was entering trades during NFP day, which I never really do that. So I paid the price. I paid the, you know, I learned my lesson, paid that price, and we move on. Yeah, shouldn't have taken the trade. Looking back, price was pushing into support. Greedy from me. Yeah. What was I just saying? So yeah, so that's from the weekly daily perspective, weekly daily point of view. So now we can go down onto the lower time frames, and we can look at now how today's first 12 hour. Now you guys know I like my 12-hour candles, right? So how has the first 12-hour candle of the day closed today? We can see right here, it's closed bearish, right? Now we have already came up and spiked out of the highs. I'm not too worried about that though, because that could just be a liquidity grab, because obviously gold has been consolidating today during the first trading window, during like the pre-London session. So not too worried about that, but you know, this could either be the spike out to continue bullish, or we could spike out, grab liquidity here, flip bearish, and start driving down today. So we have to wait and see what happens with that. But we have got a bearish 12-hour closure. Now we're looking at the 4-hour time frame, and what's happened here on the 4-hour time frame is we've come down, we've closed below this weekly key level. Okay, closed below this weekly key level, and now we broke the lows, we popped back above, we spiked above the 12-hour highs. So if price is going to continue bullish here, right, we want to see it close above this weekly level, this key level, the 2503400 level. I want to see it close above there, and then we could potentially see gold coming up into this next area from the weekly, which is 2512490. That could be where gold could be heading, especially since you know, it did break this area over here to the left. This was NFP, I believe, on Friday. Yeah, this was NFP. We broke this level. We haven't came to tap this level yet, so price could be drawn to this level for a retest, for price to continue bearish, or it could just break up and continue bullish, right? But we have to wait and see now how this 4-hour candle closes below or above this key level, which will give us then indication of where price can be heading to next. But as you can see, The 12-hour highs have been spiked. This could potentially be liquidity. Could be a liquidity grab right here. Right. From those 12-hour highs, because we've been consolidating, although there has been volume in the market, you can see in these candles there's been volume. Yeah, it hasn't broke this area yet, so we've spiked up above here, we've rejected, closed bearish. Now this candle has come down, broke previous lows. We've got a high, low, low, high, low, low. Potentially we got this 1 hour candle closes in about 8 minutes, so we'll see how that closes. But what I will anticipate now, me personally, the only thing I'm really looking at right now is the sells below this level right here. So that is the pre-market prep, right? This is the only place I'll really be looking at sales, and I'm actually going to get rid of that, and I'm going to put this on just so I can put an alert on there. Go down to the 15. That's the top down analysis right there on gold. We went from the weekly to the daily to the 12 to the 4 to the 1, and then we're going to look for entries here on the 15 or the 15 or the 30. That's it. Entertainment Hub, appreciate the follow on TikTok. Is this BTC now? This is gold, XAU USD. So let's see what happens. What's up, Katie? Yeah, this is gold. Manic, appreciate the follow on TikTok. Let's go. Let's go. But yeah. That's it. That's it from the weekly to the daily to the 12 to the 4 to the 1 to the 30. Broken down, and I have come to the conclusion that I will be looking at sales below 25.190 today for the rest of today. Or if we get a signal from V5, the indicator, during the second trading window. Do I stream on Facebook? No, I don't. Why? Is there someone streaming on Facebook? Pretending to be me? Stop biting. My profitable using indicators? It's my indicator, Robin Banks. It's an indicator I coded around my strategy. So yeah, Marianne, appreciate the rose, man. No, I just wanted to, I'm on YouTube, Jeddah, YouTube. YouTube, bro. You can watch it from the start on YouTube, or it will be saved on my YouTube as well if you want to watch it later, whatever you want to do. What's my YouTube channel? Forex with Cody. Same as TikTok. I need a haircut, bro. I need a haircut bad. Look at this shit. Can I look at EJ? You want me to look at EJ? All right. So what I've done is I've set my alert here on this level. That's what I'm going to be interested in today. Sales below 25190, right? And if you want to understand why I came to this conclusion, right? Go back in the stream. Go to YouTube. Go back in the stream. Just watch the breakdown. The breakdown is there, right? Breakdown is at the start of the stream. But let's have a look at EJ real quick. First of all, let me have a quick look at AUD USD. I need to see some. I need to see some. Sorry, if you can hear that buzzing, that's my phone going off, man. I apologize. All right, let's have a look at EJ. I just need to keep an eye on AUD USD. Might be sending out a signal on this. It's getting pretty late in the day though. EJ. All right, let's start from the top again. All right, let's start from the top. Let's take a quick peek at the monthly. Monthly's looking same as GJ right now, but for the most part, what I want to do, let me have a look at the week actually. I'm going to start on EJ. I'm going to start from the monthly because it's a little bit more cleaner right now than the weekly. Weekly is looking a little bit messy. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to mark out some of these levels. So I'm just going to take monthly candle highs. I'm going to take monthly candle lows. I'm going to take wick lows, body lows, wick highs, body highs, right? I'm going to take all of them, right? There, for now. Not that it matters because price is all the way down here, so let's go to the weekly. So last week on EJ, we had quite a significant weekly bearish closure here, right? I want to mark out this level as well, right here. And I'm going to mark out the previous weekly low, okay? This is the most important level for us right here, the previous weekly low, because if the previous weekly candle has closed bearish, we can anticipate that now this weekly candle can continue bearish here and fill this wick to the left. This would be your target for this week, right? If it flips bearish and breaks the lows, this would be the target, 154,414, okay? But what we need to understand is, or anticipate is, has this current weekly candle on EJ created a steep enough top wick in order for it to grab the liquidity it needs to flip bearish, re-break the lows and start driving down into this area, right? It's got so we got the Euro Central Bank press conference, the Euro Central Bank interest rate decision and deposit facility rate 12, which is in 2 days, so Friday, I believe, Thursday or Friday. So that's obviously going to be moving the euro, right? Especially the interest rate decision. So we have to keep that in mind. Another area where price could be drawn to, first of all, is this area up here for a retest of this level. As you can see, for the last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-ish weeks on Euro JPY, it has been sitting around this area, and that was the key level within that time frame where price maintained within, right? So we got the highs and then we got the lows, the resistance, the support, right? Then price finally broke out to the downside last week, so there's a high chance it could definitely come up here and look to retest this level. Okay, we have to keep that in mind as well. And the way we can figure that out is just by following the daily, right? And again, if we look at the daily, you can see these levels here on the market now, clean levels. If we look at, you can see as well from the daily perspective, this level, this wick to the left, now you can see that the support that it actually formed over here to the left. So it would be kind of like relatively in this area somewhere, right? Where you can obviously see where price is currently bouncing off, right? So we can just mark that in there if we want to. But no, I'm going to leave that in there. I'm just going to leave the mid range of it. I'm going to turn off the background and just leave the mid range. So you can see this is where price is currently bouncing, right? 1, 2 rejections here on the daily. And again, if I turn on the weekly candles here, we're on the daily time frame, but now we're looking at the weekly candles within these boxes. We can see that these patterns forming, right? This is another great example of another pattern, right? As I was mentioning just before, you get the Monday, so you have the bearish candle closure, okay? Weekly candle closure, this box. Then you have the Monday, Tuesday pullback, and then the Wednesday sell-off, Thursday continuation, right? So this is a different example. This is the Monday, Tuesday pullback, then the Wednesday sell-off. Whereas you would have another example would be the one I showed you before on gold. The Monday pullback, the Tuesday, Wednesday sell-off. So again, we could potentially be looking at that today, this week on Euro JPY. So we've got a bullish Monday closure. So the Monday candle of this weekly candle closed bullish. We could be getting that Monday pullback, Tuesday bearish closure, and Wednesday continuation, right? Come down and fill this wick, fill this range here to the left, which would be down into the 154,414 area. So that's what I would anticipate on EJ, is the sales below this area to continue this previous weekly sell-off. We've got the pullback, we've retested these areas over here. Now we just need to see, all we need to wait for now is Euro JPY to close bearish on the daily. Obviously that would be today potentially. If this candle flips bullish and closes bullish, we can wait for Wednesday to close bearish, or Thursday. I don't really like taking too many trades on a Friday, but we can also look at Friday as well. Is this XAUSD? No, this is Euro JPY. We just did analysis on XAUSD. We'll go back and have a look at that in a second. But this is one of the people in the chat asked me to look at Euro JPY, so we're just taking a quick look at Euro JPY here. So yeah, Tuesday we can wait for a bearish closure here and anticipate the continuation of the previous weekly sell-off with a bearish closure. It would be nice if it closed bearish below this area, to be honest, so it could continue the sell-off, which would be also below that previous weekly low, which is also a good indication that price can continue to sell off. Looking at the 12, this is where it's not aligning, right? Because we've got heavy consolidation here now on Euro JPY on the 12-hour time frame. If you have a look here, we've also got a previous bullish 12-hour candle. So the first 12-hour candle of the day has closed bullish. So that's not aligning with our bias, the bearish bias. So we would have to wait for a 12-hour bearish closure, which again would be tomorrow, which would also, if that does happen, that would be a daily bearish closure as well, which would align with the weekly perspective. 4-hour here, you start to see some resistance. You can see this level in the market right here where price has pulled back and retested. Kind of, you can see the support in here. This key level where price is bouncing, and then we finally broke through it. Now we've retested a couple of times, bouncing. So yeah, what I would look for on Euro JPY is the sell off here below the 157 464 area. You need to wait for those daily 12-hour candles to align, to close and align with the weekly perspective, and then you could target this range down in here, which is actually quite a nice range. It's like a 300 or so pip range. So if you can get a decent stop loss on this, you could have quite a nice risk to reward. But like I said, I would wait for the daily and the 12-hour candle closing bearish to align with the weekly, and then look to sell this thing. You missed gold, Lewis. If you want to go to the YouTube channel Forex with Cody, you can watch from the start and watch the gold analysis. I'm just trying to figure out what this level is here. I think it's always a reason that the price is finding a resistance in these areas, and I think it is this area right here. I think it's this daily candle. You can see that push down, rejected, closed bullish. It didn't break structure though, right? Because you can see highs, lower highs, lower highs, lower highs, lower highs, lower highs, right? You can see lower highs from the daily perspective here all the way down. We haven't broke structure to the upside yet. So this is a level that price is retesting now. So I think it's this daily candle low right here. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it there for now. Yeah, it's definitely that. Look at that. Yeah, it's beautiful. Beautiful level. So rejection, resistance, sell off. So yeah. What's up, Steven? We just asked about gold. Yeah, we did gold at the start of the stream. If you guys want to watch the gold analysis, you can go over to YouTube Forex with Cody, and you can restart. You can go to the beginning and just fast forward a little bit into the gold analysis. But we broke gold down from the weekly, daily, 12-hour, 4-hour, 1 hour, and then we have our specific level where we're looking for an entry. So if you want to watch that, go to the YouTube channel. All right, what was that? What was that again? EJ. But yeah, that's what I would look at on EJ personally. And like I said, if we don't break these levels and we start coming back above this resistance, you know, you can anticipate then we can come for a tap in here, because we haven't tapped this level just yet. We broke it, but we haven't retested it, right? So there's a good chance price will come in here for a retest. Euro JPY, but it all just depends on the daily 12-hour closures. That's it. That's all we have to wait for at this point on EJ. Just see how this daily candle closes. See if it closes bearish. See if it closes below this level. If not, if it flips bullish and starts driving up, then you can anticipate that you can see the break of this level here from the daily, right? You see the break right here of this key level. It didn't quite come in for a retest, for a tap of this level. So we need taps in here, and then that would also align with the structure, right? Which would be this daily time frame. You can see lower highs. You can see the lows in here, lower highs, and now we've created potential lower lows in here, right? So now we can pull back into this area, create a lower high, or in this area create a lower high before it continues bearish. Simple. It's very simple market structure at least, right? But that's easy to point out. But what isn't easy is getting there, executing on that analysis, right? What pairs? This is Euro JPY. We did gold and we've done Euro JPY so far. What's up, Chris? Appreciate the follow, Chris. Main SA, Flyboy, Dabs. Appreciate the follows, guys, on TikTok. Let's go. Keep those follows coming in, man. We're almost at, what are we almost at on TikTok? I think we're almost at 16K on TikTok. So we can hit 16K. Yeah, 15.7. 15.7k. So coming up, man. We're coming up to 16k on TikTok. Tyson Nguyen, are you still here? Do you still want me to do USD JPY? What's my trading strategy? CPAC, price action. Code is price action concepts. Now we're looking at gold. Could I break that down? Break what down? My strategy? If you want to see the breakdown, Roy, if you want to see the breakdown, go over to YouTube. I'm live on YouTube as well. You can start the you can start the stream from the beginning, or just rewind the stream to the beginning, and then you'll see me break down gold, you'll see me break down Euro JPY, and you will see my strategy within that. It's just higher time frame analysis, taking a price action concept, so taking structure into consideration, candle closures from the weekly, the daily, the 12-hour, looking for key levels based on those time frames, using candle highs, candle lows, body highs, body lows, all these different things. It's all just price action. It's all looking at candles and how they close on each time frame and each within each day and within each week, and then going down onto the lower time frames, and that's where you get your entries there. And also that is what the V5, that's what my indicator is also coded from, right? So it does all that automatically and finds the entries automatically. What I'm looking at on gold overall for the rest of today, personally, I'm looking at the sales below 25190. Nini, appreciate the follow. TikTok. Appreciate the follow, man. Any other pairs you guys want me to do? BTC, I don't really trade BTC like that, my guy. This is more Forex. I can break it down for you if you want, but this is more Forex, like day trading. I'm also invest in I'm also invest in crypto, not necessarily day trading like that. JCDK Lee, appreciate the follow. Let's go. Delina, appreciate the follow. What's up, Lua Effects? Going bull in American session? I mean, potentially, yeah, potentially. It all just depends how these candles start to form now. We've got a 4-hour closure in about 45 minutes. And what we talked about earlier is how this 4-hour candle closes, right, in the next 45 minutes. Does it close above this key level? Does it close even above the 12-hour level, right, the liquidity area? Do we close above here on the 4-hour? Do we close below? Do we close? You know, it all just depends how this 4-hour candle closes for me. If we close bullish here above these areas, then my bias is going to change, you know. My bias will change. But as of right now, in this very moment, I'm I'm just still potentially awaiting the sales below 25190. And I will wait all day and all night. I've already made 1.2 this week. That's enough for me for a week. You know what I'm saying? I don't need more than that. I'm not trying to get greedy. I don't need to make 5, 10k a week, right? 1k a week is more than enough for me, man. In my job previously, I'd make 6, 7, 800 a week, and I'd work like 40 hours a week for that shit. You know what I mean? So for me to sit on the chart, it took me 30 minutes to get that entry, make 1.2. That's it. I'm done. I'm not rushing into any trades for the rest of the week. That was the V5 sales right here on yesterday on Monday. So literally as the session opened, so this is our first trading window. The signal appeared as soon as the trading window opened. It gave sell signals here. Stock was here. Price came down a bit here. Obviously, I was aware of this key level in the market, so I took profits around this area somewhere, right here. And price just absolutely melted. What do I trade right now? This is gold. When I talk about scalping, day trading, I only trade gold. But I trade a lot of different pairs, mainly Forex pairs, when I'm swing trading. Sleazy will appreciate the follow. Trading is a patient man's game. It is, and a lot of people don't have patience, man. It is what it is. It's the Forex with Forex coded algo V5. This is the indicator that's coded around my strategy. How accurate is it? I mean, that was Monday's signal on the 30-minute. Today we had a sell signal on the 30-minute here, but it was right at the end of the first trading window. And it was also into a support level here, which the indicator gives as well. That was the support level. You can see that the red zone for that trading window. That's the support level that the indicator gave, and that sell signal was straight into that support level. So I didn't end up taking this signal because of those two reasons. It was the end of the trading window, and it was into a support area. But I mean, it dropped a little bit and then reversed. We had a buy signal here last night, which drove up for about 21 or so pips, or about 33 pips in total from that move right there. That was the sell on Monday, which dropped for 119 pips. This was Friday during NFP, of course, late Friday session. We had a sell signal, dropped for about 43 pips before potentially hitting break even. Here we had two buy signals last Thursday. First one went for about 45 pips, potentially would hit break even. Second one went up, 1 to 1, 1 to 2, and beyond, like 80, 150, 160 pips or so. That's an invalid signal because it didn't break the previous candle highs. This candle spiked down here about 23 pips. Then you would have been out of break even potentially. This one would have been about 10 pips, potentially about a 25 pip loss. Here we have sell signal here. This sell signal is invalid. Forget about all those drawings, because they wouldn't be on the chart at that time. All these levels are from today, so they don't apply to this exact day. This sell signal would have dropped about 32 pips, potentially would have been at break even, but in total would have dropped 120 or so pips. You would have got a quick like 12 or so pips out of that, then potentially break even. The south signal right here, we would have got 20, 48, 70 potentially pips. Invalid signal, didn't break the highs. Invalid signal, didn't break the lows. And then this one, you would have got 25, 30, 40, 70, 140 or so pips in total, but you would have got like a 1-to-1, 1-to-2 out of that. Yeah. More buy signals here. And that's just a 30-minute time frame. There's also the 15-minute time frame as well, and the hourly time frame potentially. Not bad as long as you, yeah, if you're using it, definitely. If you have a strategy already, like if you know how to draw key levels and things like that, this can help you with your entries, right? This if you struggle with entries within your strategy, the V5 can help you with that. It's gonna give you multiple entries potentially throughout the day, throughout the week. So if that's what you struggle with entries, you have a solid strategy, but you just struggle getting into the market with entries, the V5 can help you with that. If you don't have a strategy, if you're new, the V5 is gonna help you with that. I used a 5-lot, Nabeen, 5-lot. And good, appreciate the follow. What time frame and pair? This is gold, XAU USD. CH203, appreciate the follow. No, it's not FX, so it's not. Right, appreciate the follow. Oh man, I went bowling yesterday, and I haven't been bowling in years, man. And I was carrying the I got like a 14, 13, 14, like quite heavy. And I was I was just launching them down the lanes, man, like wow, launching them down. And then today I've woke up and my like all down here is just like it's sore, man. My whole forearm on my right hand side is aching bad, bro. I need some protein powder or something. Do I mainly take the signals on the 30? It just depends, Wayne. It just depends, bro. What I would say, I think I did mention this in the pre-market prep earlier, in the VIP Telegram, is that if gold is consolidating, which if we zoom out, we can clearly see now that gold is consolidating heavily, right? And even now, if we go deeper in, we can see that gold is also consolidating now on this area, right? We're consolidating, and overall consolidating, right? So if gold is, even for example, if on the higher time frames gold isn't consolidating, but for that particular day, since Asian session, kind of like pre-London session and London session, if it's consolidating, there's not much volume, it's going sideways, I will swing more to taking the 30-minute signals, the higher time frame confirmation signals, right? Whereas if gold is, there's a lot of volume, it's trending very nicely, there's nice structure, you can see high volume candles and prices pushing nicely in one direction, then I will definitely look at taking the 15-minute signals, right? But for the most part, you know, you don't really have to think too much about that. Like, just what I know, what somebody has done, one of the members, is because obviously when you sign up, I give you the time frames, right? Like the 15, the 30, the hourly. And mostly it's the 15 and the 30. But what I spoke to one member about is he didn't want to use all the time frames to look for signals, right? So he just, we spoke, and you know, he did some back testing and some forward testing, and he just chose one time frame to take the signals from consistently, right? And he chose the 15-minute time frame. So he wasn't worried about anything that happened on the 30 or the hourly or whatever other time frame. He just chose the signals from the 15-minute time frame, and he will only take those signals, right? And he's staying consistent with that. So yeah, I mean, it's whatever you're comfortable with, you know. I can flip between both, because this, at the end of the day, this is my strategy, right? It may be an indicator to you guys, but this indicator is coded around my strategy. So this is the strategy that I trade every single day. So I know what I'm looking for from the different time frames, and I know what I'm not looking for. So it's just whatever you're comfortable with, man. Like right now, the 30-minute has been crazy. 30-minute has been very, very consistent. But there's days where you have a great 15-minute signal and you won't have anything on the 30-minute time frame. And so you need to, you know, you need to be prepared for those days and not get FOMO, or not get, you know, not get frustrated like, oh man, I missed the 15-minute signals, I'm only using the 30-minute time frame, like maybe I should just jump down to the 15-minute today and blah blah blah, you know, like yeah, you do. Rye, what's up, loved? Loved. What's up, Lloyd? M Rahman, appreciate the follow. A, appreciate the follow. This is my first time analyzing chart, and I got the same liquidity ranges as you. Let's go, CH. Nice, man. Love that. W. How on my website, free. You will find your way there if you go to my TikTok profile. I'm not gonna say that name. Ligma, appreciate the follow. Did you say a 5 lot, Nabeen? 5 lot. You can see right here, sell 5. Thomas, appreciate the follow. Yeah, that was my trade from yesterday, Lloyd. And that was from the V5, and you know, some members caught the same trade as well. Yeah, what leverage do you have, Nabeen? What do I think about Forex trading? I love Forex trading. Are you talking about the industry? Are you talking about other Forex traders? Like, what exactly about Forex trading you talk about? Just simply like the charts, actually trading, entering and exiting the markets? Like, what exactly about Forex trading are you talking about? Actually trading? Yeah, I love it. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's a very difficult path to take. It's a very challenging, mentally, you know, challenging path to take. The majority of people are not just just not going to cut it in this market. It is what it is. But for the most part, you don't need to be special. You don't need to be smart. You just need to be disciplined. If you want to make money, and when I say make money, I'm not talking about if you want to be a millionaire, right? If you want to make millions, right? If you're sensible, you're down to earth, you really understand this, you know, what I'm talking about. If you just want to be profitable and make a little bit of pocket money, if you're someone who has a lot of money to invest, you're wealthy, you're already kind of, you know, rich from life or a job or whatever it may be, and you have a fair bit of money to invest, and you're disciplined, you have a solid strategy, and you have a very solid mindset, right, to stay disciplined enough over 5-10 years, and not just a week or not just a month, then you can make a lot of money in this. But if you're just the average person, like I was, who doesn't have a lot of money to invest, right, at the beginning, you're not going to make a lot of money at the beginning. So in terms of just trading, you know, reading charts, technical analysis, entering, exiting the charts, right? I love that shit. Of course I do. I wouldn't be here if I didn't. Is it hard to learn how to day trade? Anthony, yes and no. It depends where you get your source of information from. Right? There's a lot of information. There's a lot of different information out there, and there's a lot of unnecessary information out there, in my opinion. That just confuses, that just makes trading a lot more difficult than it has to be. Trading can be very, very, very simple. And at the end of the day, if you think about it logically and very simply, you're literally just entering. You're either buying or you're selling. That's it, right? There's only two ways the market can go. Who would you recommend to watch and follow to learn off how to code myself? I used to say Donvo, but I'm hearing some shit around about Donvo right now. I don't know if you guys know who Donvo is. And I don't know if you've heard about what's happening with that situation, but it's a very sketchy situation. I don't know what has happened there. So I used to really, many years ago, I used to watch Donvo. I thought he was a good trader, he was legit, but I'm hearing some stuff now on YouTube and on Instagram and on X that I'm not liking the sound of. I don't know what has happened there, but something's happened, and it's unfortunate because I genuinely liked Donvo. But somebody else, I would say maybe Nick Sean on YouTube. Very down to earth guy, very simple trader, just like myself. He trades more like support and resistance, I think. But he's a very honest, straightforward kind of guy, which is what I like. He tells it how it is. He's not here to like flash. Yeah, he has been like that. Yeah, he has been a bit like that. Minadus. But he's a very straightforward kind of guy, you know. He's not flashing any, you know, fancy cars, any jewelry, he's not trying to sell you a fake dream, right? On just to buy his whatever, right? He's very straightforward with what he does with his trading. He's very yeah, I like Nick Sean just for that reason alone. Can I guess what? Bro, I started trading with... You started trading with 100. Guess how much you have now? 0. Bye. Appreciate the follow. Used to watch him. Yeah. he was the first person that I started watching when I got into trading. It was Nick Shawn. First person that I found from Forex trading. You got 500. He was a police. Yeah, he was police. There was also Momo effects as well. Do you know Momo? Minides? Can I show my indicator setting? What do you mean? Nick Shawn, yeah, Nick Shawn. That's it. You're spelling it correctly. Who else is there? Who else do I watch? I don't watch too many other traders, to be honest. I try not to watch too many other traders. I just like to stay in my own lane. Nice, Lloyd. That's awesome, bro. Love that. Love that, bro. I studied Scruffy Trader from UK, quite good. He has a good 80% win rate, trades, which is insane, also transparent. Yeah, that's 80% is insane. But he usually scalps. Yeah, I do both. I scalp and I swing. I go both ways, man. Go both ways. I mean, yeah, if you got $100 account, you might as well, right? What's the point of, if you got $100 account, what's the point of risking 1%? You know, you're gonna make $1. What's my favorite part about trading? My favorite part about trading. My favorite part about trading is the person it has forced me to be. Because what I've learned from trading and how I've been able to stay so disciplined over the years in trading has also then helped me apply that to all different areas of my life with consistency, with discipline, and also being in control of my emotions. Because before I started trading, I was a very emotional person. I had a lot of anger. I was very like in school, I always had to see like counselors because of my anger issues, fighting, all these things. I was a very like emotional kid, a lot of anger, a lot of, you know, just yeah, I was a very angry kid. So before trading, you know, I found it very difficult to control my emotions and stay disciplined, stay level-headed, remain calm. You know, I'd get very, yeah, you know, it wasn't good when I first started trading, and that's why, and I'm sure it's the same for a lot of people, but over the years it has forced me to, you know, either force myself to be disciplined, to be consistent, and learn how to control my emotions as best as I can, or I just fail at trading and I just move on, right? And I didn't want that to happen, so I had to find ways to become a better person and improve if I wanted to make it in this industry, because it's a cutthroat industry, and it will eat you up and spit you out with, you know, with no problem. So that's what I like the most about trading. Yeah, I live in Australia, Anthony. I live in Australia. I'm not Australian, but I live in Australia. Yeah, exactly. I agree, Luke. I agree. If you haven't got the money for trading, again, I'm going to go back to this. There's a trader recently. He's a YouTube streamer trader who's been streaming on YouTube for a very long time. He's got a massive audience. Going on. Massive audience, right? And recently he started a PAM or MEM account, whatever it's called, right? Where people would invest in that account and he would trade their money, right? And apparently it went really well for like the first month. And then the second month, within 3 hours, he took there's all the reports coming out about it on YouTube and stuff like that. You should go and read it. You should go watch it on YouTube. I'm not going to say who it is. You can do your research and find it. But he took something like 300 trades within 3 hours and blew 95% of the account and lost everybody's money. And some people had invested 30k, 50k. The minimum deposit or the minimum investment was 5k, right? So apparently he lost like hundreds of thousands of people's investments because he took 300 trades within 3 hours or some shit. And that just brings me back to the point what Luke said. If you can't afford to put $1,000 in an account or £1,000, then you shouldn't be trading, right? Because these comments coming from these people were saying, I've worked 7 years of my life and saved this money, which I invested into this MAM account, and now it's gone. My wife's going to leave me, blah, 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 all this stuff, right? So, yeah, I don't know where I'm going with this, but thoughts on trading pool? What's that? Like, that's a MAM account, yeah? MAM or PAM account. Where are you, bro? I'm here too. I'm in Victoria. I'm not going to say exactly where, but I'm in Victoria. MK shout, appreciate the follow. Usman, appreciate the follow. Billing, appreciate the follow. That's where I was going with it. So what I was going to say is, if you can't afford to put 1,000 in, like Luke said, and you're struggling, you need to be paying your bills, your rent, you know, you'll pay for food if you got kids. Don't be putting money into a trading account, right? If it's the money that you depend on in your life to pay your necessities and things like that, then don't even do it. Don't bother. Where's a good starter place? It's Anna. Actually, I will give you a good starter place. If you're brand new to trading, I want you to go over to your internet browser, and I want you to go up to the top, and I want you to type in babypips.com. Okay, babypips.com. I am in no way affiliated with babypips.com at all, right? At all. But here we see, right, right on the front page, it says new to Forex, start learning. You have a full course right here in Baby Pips, which has 363 lessons. Okay, kindergarten, elementary, middle school, summer school, high school, undergraduate freshman, undergraduate sophomore, junior, senior graduation. All this stuff in here, right? This is a full course on Forex for free. It's going to take you from the absolute basics of Forex and get you up to date with everything. All right, babypips.com, on the front page. It's a free course. Go and do it. Like I said, I'm in no way affiliated with them at all. It's just something that I've that as you can see, I used back when I first started trading. What did I do? I think I did like 100 and something lessons of it. And I'm getting sick. I don't know if you guys can hear it in my voice, but I'm getting sick here. 168. This was from like years ago. Years and years ago. How's it going? How have the live been? Lives have been good, Adam. How have yours been going, bro? Have you had any other scares or what? My streams have been solid for the last couple of months now. Haven't been having any bans or anything like that. So yeah, it's been going good, bro. What am I looking at when the market opens? I'll relook in about 15 minutes when this 4-hour candle closes, because obviously now this 4-hour candle closure is pushing up above this area. It's potentially going to close in within this range, close to this range, so we could be coming for a retest up here potentially. Gold could just be continuing bullish. Like, yeah, there's we'll have to have a look. We'll have to have a look in a sec. But I'm just going to wait for this 4-hour candle to close. That's it. There's no point me doing any analysis right now. We've got 13 minutes left. And once this 4-hour candle closes, I'm going to get New York session open. We can anticipate like a potential short-term pullback to create a 4-hour bottom wick before price continues bullish. But then we have this area in here, this key level. We'll just have to wait and see now. What currency? This is XAU USD. User, appreciate the follow. How are you doing? I'm good, user. How are you, man? You're in Queensland. Nice. I was in Queensland a couple of weeks ago, actually. I was in the Gold Coast. Oh, man, I'm getting sick. I can feel it. Feel it in my nose. My nose is getting blocked. Predictions for gold. My daughter's been like hella sick the last couple days, so I think I'm getting whatever she's got. Connecting from Johannesburg, South Africa. What's up, BBM? What does BBM stand for, bro? Is this 5-minute candle now? This is the 30. Sorry, this is the 4-hour candle. Go back down to the 30. Man. I need to get some like Panadol or something. I need Panadol and I need a haircut, bro. Dr. and Metha Shen, appreciate the follow. Dude, I don't know nothing about this, but I'm gonna do the same thing as you. What do you mean? What, are you just gonna copy what I do? I'm not doing anything right now. For the rest of like London session, I was looking at Xauusd here, but now obviously price has, you know, we was in a consolidation. Now we pushed up. I thought we was coming in here for like a liquidity grab, which we saw here, but now price has continued. So I'm guessing now price is just going to continue bullish. We just need to wait for this this 4-hour candle to close. What time frame? This is the 30-minute. Shady, appreciate the follow. Legendary, appreciate the follow. What gold will be 2523? 2523. What are you saying today? Are you asking if gold will be 2523 today? Francois, appreciate the follow. Top Tess, appreciate the follow. What's up, user? What's up, Tess? Asper, appreciate the follow. Let's go. How? How what? How, Sway? Lawrence, appreciate the follow, man. Thank you guys for the follows on TikTok today, man. Appreciate you guys. Really appreciate the follow. Right now, we're just waiting for gold here in the next 10 minutes. New York session open. We're going to see what happens here. Do you think it will reverse in NY by around 2512? 25. I mean, there's potential. There's potential we could be coming up in here for a tap for sure. This is the level we talked about earlier. It's a weekly level. This is from the weekly time frame. So there's a good chance. I mean, I'm not gonna say there's a good chance, but there's potential. Yeah, we'll just have to wait and see how price reacts around that level. This is quite a sharp and sudden spike up here from this hourly candle, right? Because we've had the rejection, price coming down. There's not been much of a we didn't really see the retest of this level before price came up. We kind of just spiked up. So usually when you see spikes in a direction like that quickly, it can, for example here, can see then spike up and then price bearish, right? But it can also spike up and just continue up. You know what gold is like. So we just have to wait and see. We just have to wait for the price action and go from there. The bot doesn't work? What do you mean? Are you going to do something on the 30-minute one or the 4-hour? What do you mean, Casper? What pair? This is gold XAU USD. What do you mean, JT? No point trading today? I haven't taken any trades today yet. I'm not wasting my time, bro. I'm sitting here chilling with my chat, having a nice conversation about gold, about other pairs, about trading in general. I'm not wasting my time at all, man. There's no setup. I won't take any setups, bro. That's it. Simple. Will I take a trade today on live? Who knows, bro? If the setup's there, I will look to take it. If not, then I won't. What's up, Rams? Appreciate the follow. So going into NY session, what time frames will I be looking at? So what's my phone number? Then I'm just gonna, I really like the way you teach. I'm just gonna give my phone number out. User Marlene, appreciate the follow. Tess, the time frames that we've looked at for today were from the weekly, the daily, the 12-hour, the 4-hour, and potentially the 1-hour, but looking at entries on the 30 and the 15-minute. That's just how I personally like to do it. I was anticipating that gold could start to sell off below this level today, but it has not come below this level. So again, there's no entries there. Now price is pushing up. We got a 4-hour closure and New York session open in about 5 minutes. We're coming into this area. So at the moment, I'm just waiting for a 4-hour closure for New York session open to see how price reacts around this level. see if we potentially come down and we kind of retest in this area and bounce back up. There's so many different scenarios that can happen at the moment. So we just have to wait and see what happens. You know, I can't really predict too much. The future on gold. If I could do that, I'd be a billionaire. You know, this is gonna become it's gonna become my catchphrase, the Forex Recording catchphrase. How can we get in touch? If you want to get in touch, just DM me, bro. If you come over to Instagram, DM me, or DM me here on TikTok, whatever you want to do. If you want to speak about trading. But I'm not giving my phone number out. Sorry, Katie, I just saw your question on YouTube. Is that weekly key level par kind of body from the one? Yeah, it's the body here of that kind of this one into this one where price created a resistance here on the weekly. You can see the rejections all from this area. No body candle on the weekly has closed above this area. So yeah, that's the level that I drew up there. Yeah, this 4-hour candle really pushing here now. We're going to get a tap into this area. JMCD, Alex Song, appreciate the follow. Yeah, no worries, Basic Dumb Fitness. I have a question. Are you on the plus? What do you mean, Casper? Yassi, appreciate the follow. Is the Marley going up or down today? What's the Marley? How long did it take you to get the fundamentals down? I wouldn't necessarily call myself a fundamental analysis, but I do obviously take the fundamentals into consideration and align them potentially with my technical analysis. I definitely pay attention to it, especially the NFP, inflation, interest rates, unemployment, mainly the red folder events on gold, or USD, I should say. So yeah. I'm definitely, I would say, like 90% technical trader. When did I start trading? 8+ years ago now, when I first got into, I would say really started to put my foot in the door with Forex. I first started off with crypto. I was doing I was investing heavily in crypto, mainly XRP, and some other smaller coins as well, but heavily invested in XRP. But not anything day trading, just investing, just buying XRP, holding it. That's where I made a bulk of my kind of money back in the day. I still have it now. I sold it. Years ago now. When it went on like quite a big run, and my portfolio, I can't speak right now. My portfolio like tripled, and I was like, you know what? And that was the time I was getting into Forex, and so I was doing demo for a little bit, and then I wanted to start a live account. So I took my XRP investment and kind of profit that I made from that, and put it into put a small amount of it into a live account on Forex broker. Wrong choice. I mean, not for me, it wasn't. It was the right choice for me at the time. In my circumstance at the time, I don't regret it. I don't care. I genuinely don't care what XRP does from here on out. If it shoots up and I could have been a multi-millionaire, I really don't care. Really don't care. I made that decision. I made that choice. That's it. You know what I mean? I don't like to hold on to things or decisions or have regrets. I made a good profit from what I invested, and I'm happy with that. You know, I'm not greedy. I'm not a greedy man. Steven and Stepa, appreciate the follow. All right, that 4 hour candle has closed now, right? What I would like to see first of all is this 4 hour candle come down and tap into this area minimum, right? Minimum. It could eventually come down into here and tap, but I want to see this area tap minimum before this 4 hour candle continues. And if it starts to spike up here, first of all, without creating much of a bottom wick, then it's GG's for me, unfortunately. For today. Because, you know, now we're coming up into like this area. That really would have been one of the targets, but what is that? Why is that level so white? Oh, it's white, that's why. Why is it like that? So confused. It's from the weekly. So yeah, it's spiked up first of all, and now it's flipped back bearish and looking like wants to come and create that bottom wick. So Wyga, Tiago, appreciate the follows. What's your position arm, bro? What do you mean, my position arm? Joining the live now. I don't let anybody join the lives, man. You can message me on whatever you want. TikTok, Instagram, Telegram, if you have my Telegram, like, but what's my position at the moment, like now in this, in gold, or are you still talking about crypto or what? Yeah, I want to see this 4 hour candle come down, tap this. It's already broke the highs now though, right? It has spiked out of the highs, which is what you don't really want to see too much of. I want to see it now come back down into this area, tap this minimum, and if we can drive down a bit further, that would also be great. But if we can get taps in here and then start re-breaking the highs to the upside, but much more of a shorter distance now though. It's only like 16 pips into that level. Ain't nobody love you, so fresh. So I want to see a tap in there minimum. I would actually love for it to come all the way back down into here first of all before it flips. Am I taking the signal? I'm not taking any signal yet. I didn't even know there was a signal. What's up, Sergi? Sergi? Codresco, Giovanni, appreciate the follow. What time frame? I'm on the 4 hour right now. I'm waiting for a tap into this level from the 4 hour perspective. What trade did you take, bro? This gold trade? What do you mean, this gold trade? 2506. Talking about this move up right here. Dave, appreciate the follow. Alright, so it's flipping bullish again. It hasn't tapped into that area just yet. Yo, Tapu, appreciate the diamonds, man. Let's go. I mean, that's a crazy. If you did take this signal, you'd probably be out of break even at this. But I mean, this move up right here is crazy. This is what I always say to the members as well, right? And people in the stream is, when you see a move like this, that's the move right there, right? If you wasn't in this bullish move right here, that's the move you want to be in. So if you're not in it, it's probably too late. Go all the way to 2513 and have 4 runners. Nice, bro. Nice, bro. All right, can we get the tap in? Can it tap in? Is this gold? Yeah, this is gold. The last 4, yeah, that last 4 hour candle was just pumping, bro. It was just driving. It was just driving. I want to see a tap in. There we go. There's the tap into that level, and it's driving down a bit here. So we got the tap. So this is the 4 hour candle now, just creating a bottom wick, right? This 4 hour candle that the current 4 hour candle has to create some sort of bottom wick before it starts to continue bullish, if it is going to continue bullish, right? Whereas before, within the first like 30 seconds or minute that the new 4 hour candle opened, it just started driving. It just flipped, started driving, already spiked out the highs. And when you see that, there is a very, very good possibility when that happens that price is going to come back eventually and create that 4 hour bottom wick. So what you don't want to see is price drive too much to the upside and then flip bearish, because you really want to, like, you're looking to take advantage of this momentum to the upside. You really want it to just open up here, down, tap into this level, create a bottom wick, and then start driving and break the highs up here somewhere by a few pips. And then that would be potential entries in there to continue up into that next range. But yeah, the fact that it broke the highs like that, first of all, broke the highs, then flipped back, create the bottom wick, and now you're looking for it to come up again, and it would have to re-break the highs again, which would already be like 10-11 pips from that previous 4 hour high, when it gets a little bit tricky. Ephraim Anderson, appreciate the follow, man. Andre MZA, appreciate the follow. I don't know if I said that before. Lorenzo Madunka, appreciate the follows, man. You got any advice for a beginner? Any ebooks or vids to must watch? I would say to you, like I say to most beginners, go to your browser. This is free, by the way. Go to your browser. Let me just watch gold here for a second. Go to your browser, type in babypips.com, right? Babypips.com. And then right here, you're going to see new to Forex, start learning. You're going to click that, and it's going to give you a full 363 lesson course from the beginner to a little bit more advanced, right? So go and do that if you're a beginner. That's going to help you out. Again, I am no way affiliated with Baby Pips. Scam? Give me my money back? What are you talking about? I don't have your money, brother. Hoping it breaks out of this range this month. Yeah, I mean, gold has just been crazy. Crazy ranging for the last couple of weeks now. A few weeks. That wick to your left perhaps goes bullish if it comes down. What do you mean? This one here? By the way, guys, just that comment there in the TikTok has reminded me that there is, first of all, let me just message. Let me just message my let me just message my wife back a second. Just joking. I'm just trying to get the scammers out of the chat. There we go. I'll block somebody. So, Luke, I haven't scammed anybody. Trust me. There is a lot of people right now on TikTok who are making fake accounts of me. You can see one. I just blocked one right there in the TikTok chat. Look, you blocked Forex with Cody, right? These impersonators pretending to be me, messaging people, and somebody did message me on TikTok or somebody the other day saying that they got scammed by somebody pretending to be me. So I will never, ever, ever, ever message you first on TikTok or Instagram. Trust me, I will never message you first. So if somebody's messaging you first, pretending to be me, especially asking you for money or anything of that sort, you know straight away that is a scam. That is not me. Okay. And if you're ever unsure, come over to Instagram. I am verified on Instagram. Message me on Instagram, ask me, send me screenshots, and I will tell you straight away, no, that is not me. Delete, block, report, whatever, right? So do not get scammed by these people out here pretending to be me, please. No promoting in the chat, man. No promoting. Come on. So if I'm saying, if this next candle come down, then maybe it goes up. Yeah. What I was looking for is this 4-hour candle, Sergi, to, right? This 4-hour candle is just opened here now, right? So we had this nice bullish 4-hour candle coming up. But if this current 4-hour candle now that has just opened 15 minutes ago is going to continue bullish, it needs to create like a nice bottom wick and then continue bullish, right? This is just simple price action. Okay, usually, like, if you want to see, like, for example, this strong bullish candle right here, you can see that for this candle and for price to continue bullish after this strong bullish candle, this one came down and created a very nice strong bottom wick here and then continue bullish, breaking the highs. That's all I'm looking for here. I'm just looking for price to create some sort of bottom wick. Same thing over here. Nice bullish candle, nice bottom wick, and price push and continue bullish there. Right. So we tapped into this key level now. We've created some, a decent bottom wick. Now what I want to see is creating like a resistance here now, right? Mini resistance in here. So what I want to see is I want to see a candle closure here on the 15-minute above this area. Rigsy, the lost girl, Rehan, appreciate the follow. How long have I been shooting for here? 5 minutes. We've got 5 minutes left, guys. And then I'm going to sleep. Teach FVG. I don't trade FVG, but liquidity, the way I like to look at liquidity is liquidity lies beneath higher time frame candles, for example, right? If we're looking over here, liquidity in this case for example here, right, where we look at this is the 12-hour time frame, right? Below the highs and lows of these candles is where liquidity lies, right? This is just one example of one time frame, but you can see here that we had this nice bullish 12-hour candle, and over here to the right, this candle spiked out of those highs, so grab liquidity in there. Right, there's the high, grab liquidity right there above that area, and then sold off, right, which was about, like a 70 or so pip move. So I like to look at liquidity a little bit different. Obviously, it goes a lot more deeper than that, but that's basically my take on liquidity. Liquidity lies below and above higher time frame candle. Scalping gold effects followed the live creator. Thank you for the follow. Puyen, appreciate the follow. I just started trading, mate. It's hard but I'm learning slow. Yeah, take your time. Take your time, Rigsy. Trading takes time, bro. That's it. There's no other way around it. You need to put in the time. You're not going to get rich quick. You're not going to become a millionaire in a month, 2 months, even a year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, 6 years, 7 years, 8 years, 9, 10, 11 years. Right? It takes a long time. Be ready for that. Be ready to put in the work. Be ready to be very patient. And eventually you will start to make small progress, right? But just understand that you are in this game for the long run. That's it. I'm 8 years plus deep in it. And yeah. Still learning, still growing every day. Over 8 years, face it to done fitness. And yeah, appreciate the follow. Victor Glory, I'm in longs. Am I cooked? Where are you in longs from? Where are you in longs from, user? Where? Oh, where? 251135. 2511. Wait, what are you talking about? Are you cooked? You're good then, bro. It just starts to break even. If you're getting anxious or scared about the trade that you're in, then just move it to break even. You're a fair bit in profit. What are you, like 25 or so pips in profit? You just start to break even. Anime and movies, appreciate the follow. All right, I'm gonna head off. I gotta go put my daughter to sleep. I can hear her still talking. I'm gonna go put her to sleep. It's late for it. 20 past 11. I'm not gonna, like, I need to wake up by like 7:30 a.m. do some send out some signals tomorrow potentially. So if you don't go to sleep soon, I'm not gonna get any sleep. It's not gonna be good. But what I'm looking at, for now, I'm gonna go chill in bed for a bit, put my daughter to sleep. I'm gonna watch the charts here. I'm gonna set an alert on this right here. This is also the V5 intraday key level. Okay, key level right here. If I turn it on, as you can see, if I just delete this, right, we're looking at buys, intraday buys above this level. Okay, intraday buys above this level, or any signals that we get. So I'm going to set an alert right there. We've got a 15-minute closure in about 7 minutes. I'll be watching that from my phone, potentially be taking some one of these trades a little bit if I don't fall asleep. Yeah, I'm going to go put my daughter to sleep. Appreciate you guys. Great stream today. We've got 85 new followers on TikTok. Appreciate all the love, the likes, the diamonds. Appreciate you guys on YouTube for always, you know, chilling in there. You don't say much over there on the YouTube side, but I see you guys. I see you guys, right? I appreciate you. Appreciate everybody being here. And I'll be live tomorrow, actually, because I skipped Monday. So I'm doing Tuesday, Wednesday. That's if I don't fall sick. I'm feeling pretty rough right now, but I think I've caught my daughter's sickness. But yeah, I'm out. Appreciate you guys. Yeah, look for the breakout buys here above this level, right? The 2514 140 level. There's a nice range that price can fill here. It's about 25, 26 pips and beyond in the next 6 or so minutes. But yeah, thank you guys. Appreciate the follows. Appreciate the love. I'll see you tomorrow live on TikTok and YouTube. Yeah, text, just message me whenever, face it. Jalo, Hatem, appreciate the follow. See you guys tomorrow. Peace. Warren G, appreciate the follow. You gonna watch some Netflix, Sharp? Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, man. I'm feeling rough. I don't know if you guys can hear it in my voice. Like, I feel like, you know, when you have a cold and you're talking through your nose, I feel like that's how I'm talking right now. I need to go and take some Panadol. Because, yeah, my daughter has been crazy sick the last couple of days. So I think I'll pretty much she's feeling better. So that, you know, usually that's a sign when she starts to feel better, it starts to pass to everybody else. So I think I'm getting it. So yeah, I appreciate you guys, man. I'll be live tomorrow. Look for the breakout buys here, the V5 breakout buys. I'm gonna go get some sleep, put my daughter to bed, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.